Welcome to the hunt for one of America's most destructive forces. In the remote northern outback of Australia, feral cattle weighing up to 2,000 pounds leave a trail of devastation in their wake. They don't just tear up roads and pollute water sources, causing over $100 million in damage every year. Their massive size and aggression make them downright dangerous.
Jack, another one in.
If you think these feral bulls are a real threat, drop a 1 in the comments to keep exploring the video.
Did you hear that ricochet?
Collisions between vehicles and these massive animals on remote highways often lead to devastating damage, with repair costs climbing into the tens of thousands of dollars. A single impact can completely wreck a vehicle, shatter windshields, and jolt passengers violently. Thankfully, no such accidents have occurred recently, but drivers must remain cautious and follow all safety guidelines. Across Australia, particularly in the Northern Territory, wild cattle continue to create major disruption and danger on the roads. In Queensland, the destruction caused by wild cattle has spiraled out of control, leading hunters to step in and help manage the problem. However, hunting these invasive giants is no simple task. Hunters must be armed with powerful .38 caliber rifles, as the sheer size and strength of wild cattle make them extremely dangerous. Unlike in the United States, where hunting permits for wild cattle are often restricted by seasonal quotas, Australian hunters receive specialized permits to target invasive species like wild cattle. These permits clearly define what hunters are allowed and prohibited to do, setting strict guidelines for the legal and safe hunting of wild cattle. The minimum hunting distance for wild cattle is set at 100 yards to ensure a clean, humane kill and prevent unnecessary suffering. Hunters under 18 must be accompanied by a licensed adult to guarantee safety and compliance with all regulations. Tracking wild cattle through Australia's rugged outback is no easy task. It's a test of endurance and skill. Hunters must be able to interpret even the smallest signs, from faint hoof prints in the dust to snapped branches and flattened grass. The arid plains of Australia's Northern Territory, where wild cattle roam freely, are brutally unforgiving. Temperatures soar above 100 and rainfall is rare, leaving much of the land dry and desolate. Yet this harsh environment actually fuels the spread of wild cattle, which survive by feeding on nutrient-rich grasses and aquatic plants. Thriving in open, shelterless terrain, these animals have adapted perfectly to the conditions, making the task of tracking them both difficult and dangerous. The key to a successful hunt lies in preparation. Hunters should wear lightweight, breathable clothing in earthy tones, such as brown or olive, to blend seamlessly into the harsh landscape. Long-range shooting skills are essential. Hitting a target from 3,020 yards, as shown in this video, represents a remarkable achievement for wild cattle hunters. With winds blowing between 6 and 10 miles per hour, hunters must constantly adapt, adjusting their aim in real time to stay accurate under unpredictable conditions.
Okay, you're gonna have to hit him again.
The precise setup, factoring in a 147 MOA adjustment and accounting for environmental conditions, shows the level of skill and commitment it takes to succeed. When accuracy is mastered, your chances of a successful hunt rise to about 85%. The best position is for hunters to lie prone, maintaining a clear view of the target to reduce visibility and maximize shooting stability. This method not only lowers the risk of being spotted, but also gives hunters a crucial edge in such a dangerous, unpredictable environment. Are you ready to adapt and outsmart your prey in these harsh conditions? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments. If not, comment 5. Besides guns, hunters can also use bows and arrows to take down feral cattle. However, Strong winds can push an arrow off course by more than a foot across the vast 900-acre expanses of the Northern Territory, making this method especially tough. Bow hunters working at close range must have at least 2 companions for safety and proper spotting. Ethical hunting rules are strictly enforced. Entering restricted areas without a valid permit can lead to heavy fines or loss of a hunting license. To support conservation, hunters must follow strict reporting and handling rules after each hunt, ensuring every action contributes responsibly to wildlife management. That does sound like a fascinating and sustainable way to manage feral cattle populations in Australia. The balance between conservation and making use of their economic and nutritional value feels spot on. As for wild cattle meat, I haven't tried it myself yet, but it definitely piques my interest, especially that rich, high-protein profile and the unique flavor of the hump. If someone's curious about exotic meats, I'd absolutely recommend giving it a try. It's a lean, flavorful option that supports responsible land management. Let me know if you ever get the chance to taste it. Feral cattle aren't just a cultural icon, they pack serious economic and nutritional punch. What's your take on responsible hunting as a tool for conserving this species? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this info hit the spot, smash that like and subscribe for the next adventure. These methods have proven super effective at stopping certain invasive species in their tracks. Do you think these measures should be combined with hunting? Share your opinion in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. The latest updates will be featured in our next video, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You never know what surprises are coming next. Stay tuned. Wild hogs are tearing up farms across the country, causing more than $2.5 billion in damage every year. But why is this happening? Is it because wild hogs reproduce too fast, or because humans have been too careless? How are millions of hunters fighting to stop this invasive species from taking over their land? If you want to find out, drop a 1 in the comments and follow along with the video. Wild hogs wreak havoc on ecosystems, tearing up soil, destroying vegetation, and disrupting populations of small animals. Their constant rooting loosens and erodes the soil, while their appetite for ground-nesting bird eggs threatens local biodiversity. In farmlands, their impact is devastating, decimating crops and causing extensive damage to private property. Beyond the physical destruction they cause, wild hogs also carry dangerous diseases like African swine fever. Controlling their population is incredibly expensive, with costs ranging from $100,000 to over $1 million during a disease outbreak. On top of that, their presence on roads often leads to hazardous collisions, creating serious risks for drivers. So how do hunters keep this highly adaptable invasive species under control? Farmers and wildlife officials have turned to advanced strategies to combat the exploding wild hog population. Helicopters armed with high-powered rifles sweep over fields, taking out hogs from more than 200 yards away. But that's just one weapon in the wild hog hunting arsenal. Drones equipped with thermal cameras sweep through forests to spot hidden wild hogs, while ground teams set strategic traps designed to capture entire herds. It's a high-tech war with higher stakes than ever before. Yet despite all these efforts, wild hogs continue to outsmart their pursuers. These invasive animals are remarkably fast and tough, tipping the scales at up to 250 pounds and charging at speeds of 30 miles per hour, armed with sharp tusks for defense. Some have even attacked hunters, endangering anyone who gets too close. Do you think this approach works? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments. If not, comment 5. It's estimated there are about 6 million wild hogs in the United States, and their numbers grow roughly 3 to 5% each year. As dusk falls, hunters double-check their gear. So, what's the most dependable weapon for hunting wild hogs? The Winchester .308 rifle, delivering around 2,500 FTLB of muzzle energy, is built to drop a 250-pound hog from beyond 200 yards. If hunters don't want to spend too much time tracking wild hogs, they can use corn bait to draw them in during the hunt. On top of that, educating the public about how to handle feral hogs isn't just important. It's essential for protecting natural resources and ensuring public safety across the United States. Raising awareness about the destruction caused by feral hogs and how to manage them effectively is crucial. A major step involves sharing detailed information on control strategies that go beyond hunting. These include setting up 6-foot-tall wire fences, deploying smart traps, and using advanced technology like drones to track and detect feral hogs in the area. These approaches not only strengthen prevention efforts, but also encourage safer, more sustainable ways to protect farmland and ecosystems. Got any ideas for smarter solutions? Drop them in the comments so we can hash it out together. Thanks for sticking with the whole video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like, share it around, and hit subscribe. Tell your buddies to check it out too. Catch you in the next one.